When selling your house, it is vital to stay one step ahead of the competition. So I'm giving 3 sellers the chance to do just that and snoop around each other's houses.
I think it was trendy and hip maybe 15 years ago.
Yeah, I think the furniture's far too big for the room.
I wonder which charity shop some of the stuff come from.
Today, one house is the height of yesterday's fashion.
It feels like it was decorated 10 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm quite upset about that.
Yeah.
While the other needs a design education.
When the other sellers came into this room, they said that it felt a bit like a student's digs.
They'll get £1,000 and 1 week to make improvements.
It's not mint. It's not mint. It's not mint.
It's mint.
It's not mint.
You must not let us down if you do have the job.
They're all coming down.
As all 3 sellers compete to get a bid from my buyer.
Are you going to go back and look at either of them? Take the husband round?
Yeah, see what he thinks.
Today, I'm in Newport, South Wales, where property prices have fallen by nearly 5% in the last 3 months. I'm here to help 3 homeowners buck the trend and hopefully win an offer from my buyer, Amy. This mum of 3 and supermarket worker is looking for a property that meets the whole family's needs.
So, Amy, your current house you're leaving because it's too small?
It's far too small. It's only a 2-bedroom, so I moved there originally just me and my daughter, and then I met my husband, and we had 2 further children.
Right.
So it's
Yeah, that's a lot of people in a 2-bed house.
just a bit.
So describe to me what it is that you're looking for. What would you like?
We'd love to have a 3-4-bedroom property, good-sized kitchen diner, you know, family space downstairs.
And what about the kids? What do they want?
A garden, a good-sized garden, because I've promised them a trampoline, so...
So we better find a good-sized garden then, or we'll be in big trouble. What about you? What would you like?
Just a nice bedroom to get away from it all.
Soundproofed room somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's enough to be going on with. Should we go and start looking at some houses?
Yes, yeah.
For that large garden, a retreat for herself and 3 bedrooms, Amy has a budget of up to £210,000. Now, I found 3 fabulous houses that could all work for them, but to be honest, they could all do with a bit of TLC before I show her around. My first seller is part-time teacher Jo and her best mate Jackie. Jo's the first to admit she's not very daring when it comes to decorating.
My style is not reflected in my house, I think, because I haven't got the confidence to make mistakes, to try things out.
Well, good job I'm here, as Jo's lack of confidence means her home lacks identity.
It's just practical, it's neutral, but it is a bit of a mismatch and it doesn't flow very well.
Bland, in my opinion.
It's
it doesn't
true.
have her sparkle. She hasn't put her stamp on this house.
Sparkle, that's nice.
Jo's house might lack sparkle, but it does have the space my buyer Amy is after. With 2 reception rooms and 4 bedrooms, it's on at £175,000. My next sellers are German-born Rita and husband Sid. Rita's in charge of the decor here, and she's a bit of a magpie.
My taste is everything glamorous. Everything that shines, that goes for your eyes. And imaginations. I don't like any rubbish, I'm afraid. I like expensive things.
Don't we all? But Rita's taste isn't just expensive.
He goes mad when I keep on doing the painting because he says you just spent money and there's no need for it. But I have to do it because I get fed up with it.
My wife is the decorative type and I'm the fixer type.
Well, Sid, better get your tools out. Their blinging 3-bed new build has a sleek modern finish and an opulent bedroom where buyer Amy can get away from it all. It's on the market at just under 200 grand. My next seller is Lynette, helped by her mother-in-law Carol. And here, it's the kids who rule the roost.
It's difficult trying to keep a hip contemporary house when you've got children, simply because the minute you put something away or tidy something up, they come behind you and take it out again.
Ah, you gotta love them, though. When it comes to styling, Lynette and Carol don't always see eye to eye.
I would tell her, I'd feel comfortable, I can tell Lynette. And she would take criticism, wouldn't you? But not that well.
Carol's quite happy to tell me if something doesn't
Yes, if I
work.
don't, yeah.
This'll be fun. Lynette's family house has 3 bedrooms and that trampoline-sized garden Amy's kids are after. It's the cheapest of the 3 houses at just under 165 grand. So it's Jo and Jackie in Jo's Play It Safe house, Rita and Sid's blinging new build, and Lynette and Carol in their tired family home, all competing for an offer from my buyer, Amy. It's now time for my sellers to get up close and personal with their competitors' houses and maybe discover something that they could use in their own properties that would give them an advantage in this three-horse race. The first house to go under the microscope is Joe and Jackie's. This is a fantastic family home with lots of space, but whereas Joe is very colourful in her personality and her dress sense, none of that colour has been transferred to the decor in her house. The bland walls and the dark wood makes the whole place feel rather drab and neglected. First to arrive are Lynette and Carol.
Oh, goodness. I'm not a massive fan of Pebble Dash.
No.
Yeah, it looks like it's been two houses put together.
It doesn't look very friendly to me.
Perhaps it should have introduced itself first.
It reminds me of, like, I suppose in your student days, you know, when you rent property.
The only thing that is better in here than it is at my house is they haven't got all the children's toys cluttered.
Yes,
But then they might not have children, I don't know.
And this is a mishmash. I wonder which charity shop some of the stuff come from.
Ouch.
Okay. Brown wood and
Again,
creamy, coffee-ish coloured walls.
there's not much thought gone into it, really, I don't think.
The furniture's rather dark, isn't it?
I think I'm lost for words here.
Really?
Very, very old-fashioned.
Thought not.
It is very dull, very boring. When the children come in here and they have a bath, there's nothing for them excited to look at.
There's no shower.
No.
It's decent size, this.
Probably one of the best rooms we've seen, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. The thing that it makes me realise about my room is that even though my room's light, I think what I've got in there makes it dark.
She's learning. This house is on the market for £175,000.
No way.
I would not think so, no. No, I would have thought
No.
140 at that.
If that.
If that.
I think it needs a lot of TLC.
See, yeah.
I'd be surprised if they got 175.
My rival sellers are underwhelmed by the decor and price tag on this property, but Lynette and Carol have noticed the lack of kiddie clutter. Next up is Rita and Sid's blingy new build. Rita and Sid's house is immaculate from top to bottom, but a couple of the areas are looking a little dated, and the layout in some of the rooms does interrupt the flow of the house. However, the other sellers should take note that a stylish contemporary look and a good declutter is the best way to show off a house.
Very modern.
I like the design
I like
of
the little
it,
porch
nice.
on the front door.
They like the show home look on the outside, but will the show biz look inside impress?
That is very blingy.
Yes.
Yeah, a bit
Yes.
too bling for me.
Yes.
And that.
The colour is good. The colour red and black is good, but it's just too powerful, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I certainly match.
You certainly do.
And in the dining room,
Yeah, I think the furniture's far too big for the room, because the dining room table, it doesn't really fit where it is. It's poking out of that door, it's poking into that door.
Yeah.
I like the colour of the walls. That's nice, isn't it? It's nice and fresh.
Yeah.
Nice and fresh.
Sunshine.
Sunshiny.
Sunshiny.
Yes.
quite a contrast to your house then, eh, Joe? Next stop, the bathroom.
It's all very, very much in your face.
Our
isn't
black
it?
tiles, I think, are too much. If you're lying in that bath and you're looking at black, it's not very relaxing.
It's got a lovely light and everything.
Lovely.
It's very similar to my bedroom, isn't it? It's just different colour scheme, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. I could definitely stay in this room. If they made me my tea in the morning.
Afraid it's not a hotel, Lynette. 200 grand to book in for a permanent stay here.
200,000 for a three-bedroom house.
I think that's...
And they're tiny rooms.
I reckon it should be about at least 10, 15 grand less than that.
Yeah.
So the rivals think this place is overpriced, but Joe and Jackie have realised that a splash of colour can go a long way. Final stop for the rivals is Lynette and Carol's. Lynette has lived happily in her house for the last 11 years and it's where she started her family. But the effect of 3 kids running riot through the house for the last 8 years is starting to take its toll, and some of the areas are feeling very tired and outdated. The other sellers, however, should take note that colour and character can give a house that homely feel.
Generally, it looks
It looks like
pleasant enough.
Well, to me, it looks like it could be tatty.
It's better than the other one.
This is quite nice, yes.
You got seating area, then you got kids bits and you've got dining table and you've got kids bits. It's almost like it's all very muddled in together.
I think it was trendy and hip maybe the 80s.
I'd say 90s if I had to pick a decade.
It looks homely.
Yeah. It has potential, I would think.
Yes.
Yeah. And I think if we can do a little bit on ours, we might have potential as well.
Hold that thought, Sid. And he's not the only one taking inspiration.
I really like that border.
Yes.
It adds a bit of colour, doesn't
nice
it?
contrast,
I
white tiles.
I might be able to use that in my upstairs bathroom.
It's a nice big room, yeah? That's certainly.
I'm afraid I don't like the wallpaper.
The wallpaper does make it feel a little bit dark for my liking.
I really like these colours for the front room, for my living room. Don't you think? Imagine it. Something like that, but not as dark. No, hear me out. No, stop. Don't you shake your head.
Don't do brown.
Shake away, Jackie, I'm with you. The cheapest of my 3 properties today, this house is on the market for just under £165,000.
164 is a little bit high for this, but not too much.
I don't know, would you pay £164,950 for this house?
No, I wouldn't.
Snoop's done, and it seems everyone has learnt they need to make some changes. Today I'm in Newport, where my buyer Amy is on the hunt for a new home for her family.
We want to move because we've got 3 children at the moment and we're in a 2-bed house.
I've teed up 3 houses, but first the sellers need to make changes after checking out each other's homes.
I think the thing I need to take from all of this is to definitely to get that contemporary feel, to freshen everything up in lick of paint, declutter the children's toys.
Yeah, I think so.
Definitely.
I think we need to take some of the sparkle out of our house and make it more family-friendly.
Now I've seen some colour combinations that have really worked nicely.
But not too much.
I might go over the top now. You might look, what have I created?
Don't worry, I'll keep you in check when it comes to the work.
So I think having looked at your competitors' houses, one of the things that you learnt the most was the use of colour in a house, isn't it?
Yes, it was. This house is quite, well, Jackie would say bland.
When the other sellers came into this room, they said that it felt a bit like a student's digs. It all just sort of feels thrown together, sort of cobbled together.
Do you know, it really is, because nearly everything is second-hand.
Well, see, I think you've got a great house here. And what I find quite interesting is that you are such a bubbly, bright person and you're very colourful yourself.
I am.
Yet your house isn't. The look that I'm thinking of in here that will work really well, I think, with your personality and will work really well with the room is that sort of 1950s kitsch, quite vintage.
Yes.
Lots of sort of throws and sort of lots of different fabrics, so sort of quilting, ticking.
I love that look.
Excellent.
I love it.
Colour on the walls?
What colour?
Well, I think you could get away with something like a pistachio green or a yellow. Lots of lovely bright cushions and lots of different matching colours. And I think that's the wonderful thing about vintage, the vintage look, is that you can really play around with it and you can have fun.
Great, Joe's on board with my ideas, but this isn't the only room in need of attention.
It definitely needs doing, and it is quite dark, this room, with all the dark wood, so...
Particularly this sideboard.
Yeah.
It dominates the room and it sucks the life out of it. Could you box up everything that's on there and put it in the garage, just for the purposes of selling the house?
Absolutely, because I'd have to do that anyway.
Is that an inherited piece?
No, that's from an old primary school.
Pick 4 different pastel shades and paint all the drawers different colours. Pastel shades on the walls as well. And I think yellow would work well in here.
Yeah, I like yellow.
Okay.
And I wanted to do something with your chair. Upholstering or recycling a chair is not going to sell a house. But what it will do is it will pull a look together.
Yeah.
What I want to show you very, very quickly is how to revamp your grandmother's beloved chairs. Get a staple gun.
I can do that with my chair.
Yes, you could.
So then that...
Oh, look at
is
that.
your finished result. Now, if you put...
Oh, look at that.
Like, instantly,
beautiful.
look at the difference between that and that.
Yeah. That's gorgeous.
While I'm filling Joe with inspiration, the last room I want to talk about is the neglected bathroom.
This is a great-sized family bathroom, but it's lacking something very obvious.
A shower. It just never got done.
It needs to get done. I think it's doable within the £1,000.
Really?
Yeah, and you can get some brilliant bargains now for not an awful lot of money. Another thing to think about is to paint the ceiling a darker colour than you would the walls.
Okay.
But get that shower in, because that is one of the things that would make such a difference to this bathroom.
I think you're right.
I'm a little bit confused by this whole situation because Jo, to me, is one of the brightest, bubbliest, most colourful people I think I've ever met, yet her home doesn't reflect her personality. It's quite bland and, dare I say, a little bit soulless. Now, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that I have given her the proverbial kick that she needs, and along with her friend Jackie, who I don't think is going to leave her side for the next 7 days, this should be an incredible transformation.
I don't think that I'm a very creative person. So, yeah, we'll follow everything Amanda says, and I'll follow everything Jackie says when she's bossing me around.
Absolutely. I like your attitude, Jo. The first stop is repainting the living room, but it seems following what I say isn't as simple as it sounds.
Amanda suggested a pistachio colour, but Jackie thinks it's a different colour. Mint.
It's mint.
I don't want a mint room, so therefore it's not going to be called mint. It's not mint. It's not mint. It's not mint.
It's mint.
It's not mint.
Sorry to say it, Jo, but it does look a bit minty to me too. Next, I'm visiting Rita and Sid, who could do with shining a little less brightly.
I know when you looked at your competitors' houses, one of the things that you felt when you came back here was that your house is quite blingy, isn't it? There's a lot of bling going on.
Yes.
And that maybe it lacked a sort of air of coziness. Is that right?
I didn't think about it.
It seems rather unfair when you compare people with children's houses with the person who hasn't got any children.
Yeah, absolutely. I wanted to talk about the dining room.
Okay.
First. Because of the amount of furniture that you've got in here, feels very small. Both of these need to come out. If there is somewhere for you to put them while you're selling the house, brilliant.
Furniture addressed, it's time to talk decor.
Obviously, you are a very glamorous couple, I can see that. And decor-wise, I think you could go to town in here. And I was thinking that kind of Italian glamour. How's your wallpapering skills?
I am not for wallpaper at all.
I'm going to put it up and then I'm just going to stand back and listen. What do you think?
That's glamour.
It is glamour, isn't it?
Yes.
We're not going to do plain and boring in here, Rita. We're going glamorous.
That's right. It's lovely. It's lovely.
Well, I suppose we can give it a try.
Give it a crack.
Yeah, well done.
There you go, you see.
I'm not doing it.
Don't blame you, Sid, but there are decorators for that sort of thing. On to the bathroom.
What do you think about this bathroom? Do you
I
like
it.
it?
Like the way it is now.
Does it feel dated at all to you?
Not
or-
me, no.
Okay. What about you, Rita?
No comments.
No, do you like it or not?
Yeah, I do like it, but I wish I would have picked a different colour.
How would you feel about changing the tiles?
You can't take them off.
It's a lot of hard work for one person to do.
It is.
Me.
You are not doing the work, okay? I was thinking, now I know you love a bit of bling. Mosaic tiles. And there are all sorts of different colours that you can do.
We tried it once and it didn't work, and that's where the big tiles come.
And that's where you tried to put the mosaic up yourself.
Yes.
Okay, but that's why there are professionals that are able to do this sort of thing for you.
Now see, I like that colour.
Get someone to do it, and you can have it.
Oh.
You see, you like a bit of bling, don't you, Rita?
Yes.
I find it odd that this bathroom doesn't have any bling.
That's nice now, isn't
The
it?
bluey colour one here.
So you have the mosaic all the way around. It would really make...
Now, I don't mind painting that.
You can do the painting, just get someone in to do this.
Yeah.
Imagine the difference. Sid, I get the feeling that you're not completely sold on the idea.
Well, I can see so much problems with it.
Darling, look at me, look at me. And I love you, listen.
Yeah.
Go with the flow.
Right, we'll
You
go.
have a person in who do it, and you don't have to do it.
I'm glad of that.
Go with the flow, go on holiday.
Well, say yes.
Yeah, I'm glad I am going to do it.
But
Really am.
then agree.
Yeah, OK, you have it, by all means.
Yes.
There we go.
There you go. I'm going to learn from you. They are obviously a very house-proud couple. The house is immaculate, and bling aside, I think there are only a couple of rooms that feel like they're stuck in an early 90s time warp. Sid strikes me as the sort of man, however, that is in that mould of, well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I don't think he's going to let go of those tiles easily, and that is going to be Rita's biggest challenge.
I have a feeling that they're going to have a few problems. with the tiling.
Larry, you don't come into that.
But I'm
No.
telling the truth.
Yes, but, you know, we go ahead with it. And,
Yeah, we're going to do it, yes.
Well, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm glad I'm not doing it.
No.
I'd listen to Rita, Sid, and go with the flow, because despite that reluctance, Rita's organised a quote to retile the bathroom.
Okay. Trouble is, now you're tiling on top of tile, which is on top of tile, basically.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, the new layer of tiles is only secure as the other.
Yes, that's right.
Those tiles, which are only as secure as those tiles.
Tiling on top of tiles is a cheap and easy way of refreshing a bathroom, but as Rita and Sid already have 2 layers, they've sensibly decided to remove the top one. And after measuring up, decorator John quotes £260 for the job, excluding materials.
You must not let us down if you do have the job.
Right, okay, not a problem. Like I said, there's a few of us. If you're happy with the price.
Yeah, fair enough, then, yeah.
Okay.
Believe me, John, you do not want to mess with Rita. Last house on my hit list is Lynette and Carol's. The Snoop showed them that they need to ditch the kiddie clutter.
For the purposes of selling your house, now I'm not going to say get rid of all the toys completely, because I'm not ridiculously stupid and I know you can't. You need to strip it back. Because I bet you, if you got all of the toys out in a big pile on the floor...
It'd only be a certain amount they'd use. So while you're selling at the moment...
Stick the rest up in the loft.
Yeah.
I think what we've got here is a brilliant family space, but it feels a little bit disjointed.
Yeah, you said that, didn't you?
It feels like it was decorated 10 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm quite upset about that.
Yeah.
When did you decorate it all? When did you do this?
10 years ago.
Oh, there you go! I would suggest papering this wall and then papering that wall in the same paper as well.
Right.
So these are just 2 that I've pulled up that I think would work really well in here. Quite a lovely geometric pattern. Another option would be something like that, which again is it's slightly bolder. If I'm honest, I prefer that.
Really? If I'm honest,
I prefer that. Yeah. I gotta be fair, I would too.
Well, that's good. You're both in agreement.
Yeah.
Another thing you could do is think about painting this fireplace because... What?
No.
It can look beautiful.
And what colour was you thinking?
This sort of colour, because if you put that against that, what do you think?
No,
I like the colour. I don't like the idea of painting the fire.
That's all right. That's fine.
No.
I think it's going to look fantastic. So this is this room done. Upstairs now.
Lovely.
Let's go.
Now to brighten up that bedroom.
What's happened, I feel, with this room is that because of the choice of colours and the fact that you've got lots of dark wooden furniture in it, it makes it feel much smaller than it actually is. What I'm going to ask you to do is lose this piece of furniture completely for now.
Okay.
The next thing I want to tackle is the wallpaper. This is quite a dark pattern, and I think you could lighten this room up dramatically. If this background was cream,
Yeah.
and you went for these pops of citrus, it would just ping out. I think you'll transform the place. I think it will look wonderful.
I hope so.
This is a well-loved and very happy family home, but I just feel that the decor, probably like a lot of families, has taken 2nd, 3rd, 4th place, and in some parts it just feels very disjointed and a little tired and dated. But I'm hoping with the help of mum-in-law Carol, this is going to be transformed into a contemporary modern home.
Some of it I thought was okay, but...
Yeah, I really liked the wallpaper and the colour. I do like the thought of the colour silver and definitely moving it out to the conservatory. I didn't like painting
The fireplace, no.
Not blue.
That's a no-no.
Ah well, can't win them all. But at least Lynette has put hubby Alex straight to work.
Amanda's told us that we've got quite a lot of clutter in the house, so just basically decluttering and getting rid of some of the stuff that we don't really need.
I love an enthusiastic worker.
I'm just a guy, mate. I'm just going with the flow.
Clear out sorted, Lynette and Carol head to the shops to tackle the decor.
We're going for a lighter coloured wallpaper because Amanda recommended that we needed to tone down all the dark brown in the bedroom.
I like that one, but...
I like that one, but
like
I'm not
this.
fussed on this
No.
feel of it.
You want it more smooth, really,
Yeah, I
don't you?
wanted it to be shimmery.
Yeah.
Don't remember suggesting shimmery, but anyway.
Maybe you need a bit more brown in there, do you think? Or
Yeah,
not?
I think Alex
Just
would
a hint
prefer
of
a bit more
brown?
brown.
Yeah?
Definitely didn't suggest brown.
That one's lovely.
Oh. Oh, I think...
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Shimmery, brown, green.
Yeah, I think this is what we were looking for.
I'll
So
get
it's
these
just
then.
3.
Brilliant, well done.
Finally, All they need now is equipment.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Oh, they're all coming down.
They're all coming down.
Just one will do, ladies. In Newport, I've suggested ways my 3 sellers can improve their homes with the aim of clinching an offer from my buyer, Amy.
We've been looking for hopefully our forever home. We don't really want to do this again, to be honest.
Amy is viewing all 3 properties in just a few days, but Joe is a long way from being ready.
It looks like ice cream in here. We've had to go on an emergency paint run this morning to get something a little more subtle.
So it's out with the mint green and in with what they hope is pistachio.
Happy?
I'm happy now.
It doesn't upset you?
It doesn't upset me. I'm very happy.
While Joe paints the living room, Jackie is trying a fresh colour in the dining room.
This colour Joe definitely would normally not think about choosing. Hopefully when she sees it on the wall, she'll say, yes, I like that.
Time to find out.
You can open your eyes and look straight at.
Oh, lovely.
Phew. At Rita and Sid's, Tyler John has wasted no time getting rid of those dated bathroom tiles. Rita's choice is more muted than I expected, but it's a definite improvement on the black. And downstairs, they're taking the first steps to clearing the bulky furniture from the dining room.
Today, I'm going to get my crockery out and pack it away, but I'm afraid it's going to take all day and half the night. I got too much. There you are. We got a bottle. Shall we open it?
Yes, please.
Wrong answer.
Sweetheart, you're too old for this.
I know.
At Lynette and Carol's, the purple is going as father-in-law Kevin and hubby Alex are wallpapering downstairs to give it a more modern feel.
To be honest with you, I was a bit sceptical at first, but the changes that we've made now, I think it's great. I think it's just give us a bit of a kick up the backside, and actually all the changes we've done, I'm really happy with. And if we do end up moving, I'm sure we're going to take all these ideas on board. I really like them.
I chose the wallpaper and Alex liked it. I do not miss the purple whatsoever now. I think this is fantastic and so much better than what it was.
Back at Joe's house, the shower is going in. The pipework is already in place, making plumbing quick and problem-free.
Key thing is getting the shower in the right position and getting the pipework sorted in without any leaks.
It's always important to check the position of the plumbing to avoid any expensive surprises. With Joe's reception rooms freshly decorated, the girls go on the hunt for colourful accessories to complement the new kitsch theme at home. And it's Jackie who's in charge of the purse strings.
I am in charge of the budget because Joe would like things that aren't necessarily necessary. And then she'll run out of money. So, yes, I am in charge of the budget.
She's behind you.
What's this, Joe?
Nothing? Nothing to see there?
Look what she snuck into the basket.
Get her out of the shop. I said out of the shop.
Joe?
Over at Rita and Sid's, they're finishing off the bathroom.
It's going to be beautiful. A transformation I never thought would be possible.
And Rita's gone with my advice and chosen some patterned wallpaper in the dining room.
That is nice, inviting, not too much in your eyes, so don't dizzle-dazzle. It's calm, it's lovely. Just right for the dining room.
And to get the job done properly, they get a professional to hang it. Total cost £155, and even Sid can see an improvement.
I was against wallpapering because I thought it was old-fashioned. But now it's turning out to be quite nice. Well done, Amanda.
Thanks, Sid. Lynette has organised a painting party to brighten up the bedroom furniture and finish off in the living room.
They've all given up their evenings for me, so hopefully we can get it all done quickly.
But there's always time for some bubbles.
I love the colour. I think it's going to look fantastic. It just looks a lot fresher. A lot fresher. It's lovely.
And there's wallpapering upstairs, where the dark brown bedroom is getting brightened up. But it's a race against time.
We haven't really got time to strip it, so I wouldn't recommend papering over paper, but needs must.
Yep, it's definitely recommended to remove existing paper before adding a new layer. Fingers crossed this decision doesn't come back to haunt them. Fully blown colourholic Jo is adding even more colour in the bathroom with some new tiles she picked up for just 65 quid. But that's the easy part. She's also braving my suggestion to put colour on the ceiling.
Amanda said that the bathroom needed much more colour than it's got. You don't want to do it? Oh. I'm wondering if I should carry on.
Carry on, Jo. Colour is your friend. It's a common conception that a dark ceiling makes a room feel smaller, but in fact, if the walls are light, it can have the opposite effect. Last job is the new shower. Jo's friend John is fitting it for free, so the total cost for the unit and tiles is just £311.
Still got a seal around the plastic and a bit of tiling over the other side of the room.
Over at Rita and Sid's with the decorating done, Rita's adding back some blingy accessories.
Our house is the best house.
And I think it's got a very good chance.
The dining room was cramped and the colour overpowering. By removing the large furniture and adding a delicate floral wallpaper, they've opened the space right out and created a contemporary feel. All for £190.
This is so pretty and so different.
Thank you.
And do you like it?
I love it.
It turned out nice, it has. It turned out nice.
Was it an enjoyable process for you? Did you you love a bit of decorating, don't you?
Yeah, for me it was lovely. I enjoyed it very much.
Right. It works so well. And for any potential buyer coming in, particularly ones with families, this is what they want. They want a dining room where they can sit as a family. I think it's wonderful, I really do. And I think you've both done a brilliant, brilliant job.
Thank you
very much.
Meet your help.
Upstairs, the dark bathroom has been given a facelift, with new light tiles and a fresh coat of paint. Total cost in here, just under £665.
Hey, what a difference. Oh, it's lovely.
Thank you.
Beautiful colour combination.
Reminds me of Mediterranean waters.
Yeah, lovely. Oh, wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah, the colour of it.
Yeah. What it's done and what it will do for potential buyers that are now coming to look is that you've pulled the whole house together, because your kitchen, living room, all of the other rooms were beautiful, and this one and the dining room were just slightly off, but now they're bang up to date, bang up to scratch. Love it. You've done a wonderful job. You can have a well-earned rest now, and I will get on with the job of selling your house.
At Lynette's house, it's time for her to see her new, no longer dark bedroom.
Looks really nice, Kevin. Lighter. Looks really good.
With the decorating done, Lynette and Carol get to work their magic with some carefully placed final touches.
I definitely feel it's a lot more contemporary now. It's like, looks to me like it's now an on-trend living room rather than the kids' playroom.
Yep, that it does. Gone are the toys and dated decor, and in their place is a grown-up living room.
What an amazing difference. I love the colours.
Yeah.
The wallpaper is fabulous. Are you pleased with the outcome?
Oof, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely love it. I'm really, really pleased. Yeah, I didn't ever think there was a problem before, but obviously now seeing it changed,
you can now see it.
I can now realise that, yeah.
I think it's beautiful. So should we go look at the master bedroom?
Yes.
Yes, let's do it.
Upstairs, their bedroom has gone from dark and cramped to airy and spacious. Total cost, £108.
It's made a brilliant difference, hasn't it?
Definitely.
From that dark box to a light, bright space, and just by rejigging the furniture as well. You need to get your master bedroom right, and you've totally done it. You really have. It feels so much bigger and so much brighter. Have you had fun working together?
Yeah, we've had lots.
Yeah, we have, yeah.
It's been a good laugh.
And finished result, you chuffed with it?
Yeah, I love it, yeah.
Work is nearly done at Jo's too. Finishing up in the dining room, she's upholstered the chairs as I suggested and given the drawer unit a pastel makeover.
We've chosen these colours to match in with the furnishings that we've bought. So it is all Amanda's fault, I'm afraid, that I'm turning to colour.
Jo's bland student-like living room is a thing of the past. It's now awash with colour and soft furnishings that give it a cosy vintage feel.
Oh my goodness, girls, look at this. Oh, it's beautiful.
You like it?
I absolutely love it. Gosh, you've worked hard, haven't you?
We have. We have. Really hard.
It really shows. And now, when you get buyers through the door, this is the first room that they're going to see, and this sets the precedent for the rest of the house. And it works now, whereas before this room felt really unloved and kind of just used as a place for you guys to watch TV.
No, that's actually really true.
The same way that they say dogs look like their owners, this house now looks like its owner. You've totally nailed the kitsch, shabby chic look here, and some people try it and get it very wrong, but you've tried it and got it spot on. It's wonderful.
It's been great fun to do, actually. It's been great fun to do.
And now I want to see the dining room, because it's yellow, isn't it?
Yes.
We went yellow.
We went
Lemon.
yellow.
Let's go and look. It's yellow.
Lemon.
The dining room was dark and dingy, but by giving the walls a new colour, introducing light fabrics and upcycling the furniture, it's been transformed into a vibrant and colourful space, and it's much more appealing.
Again, you've just nailed it, haven't you?
This has been the biggest transformation, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's bright, it's fresh, it's light and airy, and any buyer walking into this space now will be blown away, as am I.
Upstairs, the bathroom was bland and basic, but by adding a shower, new tiles and a bold paint on the ceiling, it's much more buyer-friendly.
The bathroom now is a proper family bathroom, and again, that's the sort of thing that will sell houses.
The shower is amazing, isn't it?
And you've done it all within budget.
Yes.
You should both be really, really proud of yourselves, because you've worked well as a team, and I am gobsmacked and blown away.
I'm in Newport, gearing up to show 3 properties to my buyer, Amy, who is hoping her budget of £210,000 will bag her a spacious family home.
We need to move because we've outgrown our current family home. We just need a couple of extra bedrooms for the children.
My trio of sellers are all finished making over their homes in preparation for Amy to view, all hoping they'll be the one to get the offer. Lynette and Carol have modernised their tired and dated family home.
I'd like to think this is going to be the house that shines.
I think they'll see a big difference in this one.
Yeah.
Rita and Sid have swapped chintz and bling for elegance and glamour.
It looks lovely. It looks grand. Yeah. But
I
what
think
can I say?
it turned out well, very well.
And Joe and Jackie have added some much-needed colour and character with a 1950s vintage theme.
We've achieved so much. Just hopefully, you know, the buyer or any buyer will come along, and then Jackie can help me do it all again in a new house.
My sellers' budgets and creative juices are well and truly spent. Time for buyer Amy to give her verdict.
Lots of space in here for you all to run riot. Initial impressions.
It looks nicer outside. It looks big.
Yeah. So it's a good start then?
Yeah.
All right. Should we get inside and have a good look around?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Inside, the first room to show Amy is the Student Digs to Country Kitsch living room.
What do you think?
It's lovely. Yeah, it's really pretty.
It's lovely. Would you change much? Is it the sort of style that...
No, to be honest, I think it's not lovely as it is.
You go straight in.
Quite, characterful as well.
It is. It's got lots of lovely features to it. Well, I'm glad you like it. So we're off to a good start then.
Yeah.
Let's continue into the dining room. How's this for a pretty dining room?
Oh, it's lovely.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's actually really nice. It's bigger than I thought, to be honest.
Yeah. Do you all eat together as a family, is
Yes,
it?
yeah.
Excellent.
Definitely. And it's funny because we, at my mum and dad's house, there's a piano, and she said that we can take it with us, so...
There you go. So you can stick it there. It is an upright, not a grand.
No, it's not grand.
Excellent. So there you go. That's where your piano's going then.
Upstairs, there are 4 bedrooms, including the master.
And this is your bit, Amy. This is your master bedroom. How is it in terms of size and space and tranquility?
It's perfect size.
This is one of 4 bedrooms, so you would all have your own private space, which I'm sure the children would
love it.
love.
They would.
So far, so good. Up next, it's the large and now fully functional bathroom.
So here is one of 2 family bathrooms.
Wow, this is huge. But the same size as my kid's bedroom at home.
You've also got a bathroom downstairs.
Yes.
So you could have a girls' one and a boys' one. How much do you think this property's on the market at?
About 180, 190. Yeah.
175.
175. Oh, that's good. That's a nice surprise actually, because the size of the house, it offers everything and more that we need. It's just the location.
The location's the one that's making you... But do you think that the size of the house and the price of the house would be enough to sway you? I guess it's something you've got to think about.
Yeah, we just have to discuss.
We've still got some more to look at. Should we go and look at the next property?
Yeah.
Let's go.
So, despite the house having everything Amy needs, she's not sure about the location. Next stop, Rita and Sid's.
So, Amy, this is the house that I'm going to be showing you. It's detached.
Lovely, beautiful.
Good area?
Yes, my favourite area.
It's got a great living space for a family, and you are going to love the master bedroom.
Okie dokie.
Should we go and have a little look?
Yeah.
Inside, the once overfilled dining room now looks plenty big enough.
So you've got a formal dining room that leads from the kitchen, which again I know was quite important for you,
Yes,
wasn't it?
yeah.
What do you think of it?
Yeah, it's good size.
Yeah.
You know, it's exactly what we wanted.
Yeah.
You know, we can have a nice table here, no problem.
And you can get everyone round it, can't
Yes,
you? Which
yeah.
is great. Do you like the decor?
Yeah, it's nice.
Pretty, isn't
yeah,
it?
Really pretty.
Well, I'm glad the downstairs is living up to expectations. Would you like to take a look upstairs?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Next, the bathroom that's gone from OTT to clean and simple.
So this is your family bathroom. What do you think?
It's lovely decorated. Yeah, it's nice.
Sort of thing that you would go for?
Yeah, it's nice. Neutral. It's not too
in your face.
Yes.
This is a very modern, contemporary home. Is this the sort of style that appeals to you?
Yes, yeah, because it's all clean and tidy. You know.
Ready to go.
Yes, ready.
Would it stay clean and tidy when you're three got in it?
No.
Brilliant.
Not the little one, no.
One room that didn't need any attention was the already luxurious master bedroom.
How about this to escape the kids?
That it is really nice, yeah, because it's got built-in storage as well, so you don't really need to have much furniture.
No. Well, as you can see, there's a chest of drawers there and your bedside tables and the bed. Price-wise, how much do you think this one is on at? Bearing in mind it's detached and it's got lots of added bits.
Between 200 and 210.
It's on at 199.
So it's less than I thought.
Exactly. It's good. That's a good thing.
Yes, definitely.
Lots to think about.
Yes, yeah.
OK, well, let's continue the journey.
The first two houses both hit the spot. Last to be viewed is Lynette's family home.
So again, a different area and a very different prospect. The outside of the house, what do you think? Lots of parking for cars?
Yes, that's what I noticed straight away, and the garage as well.
Yep. Do you want to get inside and have a good look at it? Because it's a great family home, this one. Let's go.
Impressed outside, the first room to show Amy is the lightened and brightened open-plan living room.
What do you think of the space?
Oh, it's a lovely big space, isn't it? It is nice, yeah.
We've also got a lovely big garden here, and there's a trampoline out there already in place, so you can get to see what it would look like should you ever move in. Is it the sort of layout that you had in mind when you were thinking about a new property?
I really wanted a kitchen diner.
Right.
More than...
Yeah.
Because at the moment, my kitchen's at the front as well.
Oh, OK.
But it's nice that it's really big, though, so...
Yeah.
So the separate kitchen isn't exactly what she wants, but Amy seems like a woman prepared to make compromises, though she won't have to in the once dark, now bright master bedroom.
So here's a very lovely, glamorous master bedroom. Do you like it?
Yeah, that's the sort of thing I'm hoping to do in the next house. You know, feature walls.
Well, we've already done it for you, so you don't need to. What do you think it's on the market for?
179.
164,950.
Right.
So quite a bit below your budget. Should we go off and do a pros and cons list for all of them?
Yes.
Wonderful.
All three properties viewed, and they all had something Amy liked, but a couple have stood out.
So, Amy, an incredibly busy day. 3 very different properties, all of which I think matched your criteria. Let me start with the family home. I'm assuming that one's a no-no. You're not going to go for that one.
Yeah, that's right. I wasn't sure about the kitchen.
Right.
Didn't have a downstairs toilet either, and also it was only 3 bedrooms.
The shabby chic home, really lovely. So much space. Had everything for all of you. Had the master bedroom that you wanted. It had the space for the children, and it had the space for your husband.
Yes.
What did you like about that one?
Well, just the space, everything was just amazing. You know, every child would have a room.
Yes, that's a big plus.
It was just big, all it was lovely rooms. Everything that we wanted on paper. It was just the location that's
just that, isn't it? Well, that leaves us with the modern home, the detached modern home.
Yeah, I really liked that a lot. It was perfect, really, for the decoration. Nothing needed to be done.
Yeah.
We could just move in and start enjoying being with the family and having space.
So next step is, are you going to go back and look at either of them?
We'd like to go back to the modern house.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Have a second viewing. Take the husband round.
Yeah, see what he thinks.
Take the kids as well and see what they think.
I don't know, they run riot.
Yeah, actually, don't take the kids. Go with the husband first, and then when you buy it, let them run riot. Good luck with it. I do hope you get what you're looking for in the end.
Okay, thank you very much.
So Amy was spoiled for choice, but it was Rita and Sid's that tempted her into a second viewing.
Oh, great.
Thank you.
That's fine.
No! Oh, I'm delighted.
Well, all the work was worth it, I think.
Not everybody's gonna like what we like.
But we always said, you know, that we were winners because finally I've got a house that I can be proud of, even if I'm not here for very long, so it's fine.
I'm a little bit disappointed, to be honest, because we put so much hard work into this, but at the same time, I really don't mind because at least we get to stay here for a little bit longer and enjoy what we've done.
And enjoy the change.
Yeah.
In fact, Amy didn't make it back in time for that second viewing at Rita and Sid's, as she was beaten to the punch by another eager buyer who made an offer that Rita and Sid gladly accepted.
We sold the house for the exact asking price and be very, very happy. And thank you once again, Amanda. If I sell the house again, I call on you.